It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, once again, y'all started some issues. Okay, Lil Mo was up here on The Breakfast Club, and she talked about her critique of Queen Naija.
John P. Key's my uncle. That's how I got my start in the game. That's who's suing her now for stealing his whole melody.
Right.
For that song, You Don't Have to Worry. I don't know how her song go, but I know his gospel. But then when she was talking crazy about my uncle, talking about what time he need to go preach the gospel song, whoa, we not doing that. Since when is it okay to just disrespect the legends and the OGs? Now, there's some motherfuckers that get on my nerves, but I know if they came before me, you show them respect. I don't care what they do. I know a lot of higher ups. It's a lot of people who still respect my opinion that you may not see on a regular basis that told me, oh, she treats people, and her team treats people a certain way. If they find out that you're of importance or if someone of status, then they'll be nice to you. But if you think you're just regular, they're not going to speak.
I hate people like that.
I hate people like that. But then I was just like, yo, like, shorty, if you get up there and you pray, I'd have been like, nah, let me just sing my song and do my set. Y'all can say this cipher till I had this baby because my diaphragm ain't right. Because clearly it looked like she ain't want to be there.
All right, well, Queen Naija, of course, caught wind of this and said, but I ain't gonna front because I still watch Marriage Boot Camp just like you listen to my songs. So I heard 2 lies, but go off then, sis. And then Naja's man Clarence jumped in and said, LOL, it all makes sense now. And he also responded on his own post where he's watching the Breakfast Club interview and said this.
Her boyfriend need to catch a fade. He better be careful because...
Yo, you Cardi. The Shade Room posted you. I did not know who you are. I said, who that? I swear, I could be a young but I thought you was Ashanti the whole time, Mo. I swear to God, Mo. I did not know that was you.
Now, here's the thing. Your Uncle Charlotte's 40 years old. Everybody in here is grown as hell. And I told everybody in this room, that's not a diss. It's quite possible he could have thought Lil Mo was Ashanti, not because of how Lil Mo looks, but if you hear a woman singing on the Ja Rule record, you just assume it's Ashanti. Drum, our board up. Drum, how old are you, Drum?
30.
When I told you who was on Put It On Me, you was like, really? I said Lil Mo sings on Put It On Me. He said, really? That's Lil Mo?
You didn't know that? I thought it was Ashanti.
And how old are you again, Drum?
30.
Okay. And Clarence got to be younger than Drum.
And Drum's a DJ.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a shame.
That's not a
That's
diss.
a shame, man.
Now, Clarence said, I love you, Ashanti. No disrespect to neither singers. Both could sing, just didn't know Lil Mo existed until she spoke about Queen. I thought all these tracks were Ashanti, just being honest.
I don't think he's lying.
But he did mean it in a shady way to say, I didn't know she existed. It didn't have to be all that.
He's 20-something. He don't know who Lil Mo is.
It might have been a little shotty shot.
He definitely was trying to take a shot, no matter what. It was a shot because she did say he could catch the fade, so his response is, I ain't even know you existed. I mean, it's a back-and-forth situation. Yet again, now Lil Mo also talked about lace fronts because Charlamagne asked about the lace front situation with Meek Mill, and here's what happened on The Breakfast Club.
How do you feel about Meek Mill trying to destroy the legacy of lace fronts?
Meek is just hilarious. Like I think he said it as a joke, and people took it and ran with it.
They sure did.
But what was the bad experience here? I didn't even know about.
He said
that.
he was hitting something from the back. So he was hitting a little John from the back, and he reached for her head.
He was
came
in
off.
the what?
He did
A little John from the back.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, I promise you.
And the wig came off.
He tweeted it. He said.
Then I
he
blame-
hit Lil
came
John
off.
from
Then
the
I
back,
blame the stylist
and he
because your
grabbed it
wig
and
not
it
supposed to
came
move.
off.
Because mine be sliding, but it ain't coming off.
This was a few weeks ago,
This
though.
motherfucker is on there.
Well, that felt like some shade because Lil Mo did have on a lace front.
She did?
And she went on social
You didn't
media and actually retired that lace front.
Really?
We about to lay sis to rest. She had her run. I stand with Meek. No more lace fronts.
So she took the,
Yes, you can see it on social media, the funeral for the lace front. She
Well,
took it off.
Life is all about correcting errors. Dropping the clues bombs. He is leading the charge on lace front reform all throughout the country.
My goodness.
Okay.
All right, now Chris Brown is still in Paris. You know, he has to stay there right now after cops released him. But he is very adamant that he did not do anything and that he's being framed. He's done no wrongdoing, and he wants to sue his accuser for defamation. Now, according to more information that was released, one source directly connected to the case, because as you know, Chris Brown was accused of rape. They said the weakest part of the case is the alleged victim's statement to the police. They said she told cops that Chris raped her in his hotel suite dressing room for somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. She says she then went into another room and was raped again, this time by one of Chris Brown's friends. And then she said she was abused for a third time in another room. They said police believe the story doesn't hold water because she never attempted to leave or alert anyone. And that's why cops made the decision to release Chris Brown without any conditions, including surrendering his passport. and that they actually apologized to him when they let him go. So he's
So the
staying
charges
in
dropped,
Paris.
or they still not dropped?
They're still investigating. The investigation is still ongoing, but they said that authorities have made some fundamental decisions about the case already.
Why
So,
he's still in Paris, though?
well, they're still investigating.
So he can't leave?
Yeah, I don't think he can leave until they finish their investigation. But
Right.
fortunately, because they could have kept him in custody while they had the
True.
investigation, and they didn't. So it shows that they probably don't feel like it's a credible situation as of now, but they're still investigating because they have a responsibility to do that, you know? Mm-hmm. And Chris Brown, by the way, while all this is going down, his daughter's mother, Nia Guzman, actually had her house broken into. They said she was next door, and she was at her mom's in an apartment next door, and that's when somebody broke into her house, stole designer bags and shoes that belonged to her oldest daughter, and to also their daughter, Royalty.
She live in L.A. too?
Yes, she lives in L.A.
Oh, I can see.
Y'all,
LA is crazy.
Y'all
man.
people in L.A. got to get a job. Why y'all always breaking and entering into people's houses?
But you know what? She believes someone was watching her routine because she left the lights, the TV on, but she left the door unlocked.
Every day is
While she
another
went next
burglary
door.
going
everybody
on
gets
in LA.
robbed in LA.
It's like, what's the point of having an alarm system?
You gotta get a dog.
You gotta lock the door.
You gotta
at
get a
least.
dog, man.
But that's scary. Imagine you're next door. Your TV's on, the lights on, and while you're next door, somebody comes and does all that. That has to feel like such a violation.
First of all, you leave the TV and the lights on because you want people to think,
you're
okay,
home,
somebody's
yeah.
home and you're not going to break in.
Well, that person was clearly not intimidated by that.
God,
People gotta
damn.
start getting dogs, man.
F a dog. Send me a hyena from Africa. I want me a hyena in the house in L.A. I want me a big-ass hyena.
I don't know if that's legal.
Nah, I don't think so either. Hyena eat your ass.
You come in this house with the hyena in it, you deserve everything you get.
A hyena might eat you.
Well, you're right.